G'day everyone, welcome to our Tuesday footy feed. Collingwood has been dealt yet another injury blow, with star midfielder Dale Thomas ruled out for up to 16 weeks after undergoing ankle surgery today. Now, Thomas is hopeful of a return before season's end, but coach Nathan Buckley concedes he has massive reservations about that. Jackie Reid has the latest.
Deep in discussion, Eddie Maguire and Collingwood football manager Jeff Walsh kept a close eye on proceedings today. An injury curse has struck the club, and after initially hoping Dale Thomas's ankle would heal on its own, the Pies bit the bullet today, sending him in for surgery.
Rather than carrying a compromised player at 75% fitness at best through the rest of the season, we're planning to be able to add to our playing stocks towards the end of the home and away.
Showing his humour, Thomas shared a picture of himself posing in a hospital gown, tweeting that he is resting up and plotting a path for a late season return. But coach Nathan Buckley doesn't share his optimism.
There's massive reservations and fears about that, but it is what it is. This is the course of action that is best for Daisy to get his body back to speed.
Thomas is the latest big-name Pie to be sidelined. Adding to their pain, Dane Beams has suffered a setback and won't be available until after the bye.
Yes, he's frustrated. He's a young player that had a really good pre-season and was ready to go.
Darren Jolly sent a scare through the Magpie army when he was spotted at the scanning clinic yesterday, but Buckley insists there's nothing sinister in it.
Our doc, I think he's got shares over in the scanning business over there, literally. No, I think it's better to have that information. So I think when in doubt, take a photo and use that information.
The Magpies take on Sydney on Friday night. Jackie Reid, AFL.com.au.
Hawthorn superstar Lance Franklin has defended his start to the season, claiming he's been unfairly judged. Facing the media today, Franklin wasn't worried about his form, and the stats support him. He's kicked 20 goals so far in 2013, the exact same number he was on at this point last year.
Well, I think you guys are the ones talking it down. Personally, I played all right. I played some all right football. I think I can get judged a little bit too much on the goals kicked, but I think the spread of goal kickers this year for our footy club's been great.
The Hawks take on the Suns at the MCG on Sunday. Out of contract, cat Harry Taylor admits his family wants him to move back to Perth, and that's delaying negotiations. Despite that, his coach is confident he'll stay.
I don't to say that I'm too confident, because that might sound like I'm putting pressure on Harry, but I am. And it shouldn't be. You know, Harry and the club are in a really good place.
Taylor is not a free agent, so any move west would need a trade. Just like a boomerang, Essendon defender Courtney Dempsey will return for Saturday night's Dreamtime clash with Richmond. Dempsey missed last week's loss to Brisbane after drinking while injured.
To play, but and especially on this big occasion with the Dreamtime at the G, and it's going to be good to get back in there.
Let's hope his performance against the Tigers is more successful than his boomerang throwing today. Fitness tests for Carlton trio Andrew Carazzo, Bryce Gibbs and Chris Yarran ahead of Saturday night's trip to the Gabba to face a resurgent Brisbane Lions.
I think Bossy spoke about their aggression at the footy and just winning that contested ball, so I think they'll come out this week and play the same sort of footy.
The Blues insist Jared Waite is fine despite being subbed at three-quarter time during Carlton's win over Port Adelaide. And the AFL has defended its deals with betting agencies after claims from Melbourne great David Schwartz that the code is drunk on gambling revenue.
If the AFL wasn't involved with gambling agencies, it'd still be betting. The reason we're involved with gambling agencies is not for the revenues, it's so that we've got access to information to protect the integrity of the code.
Thank you.
The South Australian government is moving to formally ban the broadcast of live betting odds during matches, the first state to do so. Now, just before we go, Melbourne has been fined $2,000 over runner Andrew Nicholls' involvement in Sunday's melee against Richmond. That is all for your footy feed this Tuesday. I'm Matt Thompson. Thanks for your company, and we'll see you soon.